A very common question that gets asked if you are a complete beginner and you have no experience and you're starting from the very bottom, like you've never done this before. Can you learn striking? Can you learn fighting by yourself, solo, without any outside help physically, like somebody being there for you to point things out? And the short answer is you do have to have somebody to coach you one-on-one. However, there is a level, there's a transition that happens. When I first started, I had nobody to teach me. So everything I learned was from books, and I didn't have videos at the time. It was just books and watching movies, and then fight footage, boxing matches. And that's all I had to go off of. So I just simply watched fights, I looked at books, and I looked at movies as my reference. And I began to learn from that. My technique wasn't great, of course. I was making a lot of mistakes, but I was doing something, and I was using the only resource I had available at the time. And the people, the fighters, the boxers, I didn't have access to that. There was nobody around where I lived to show me the proper way. So I had to start by myself and just experimenting, with friends, and just kind of figuring things out in real time as I went on. So I continued doing that for a few years until I got to a point where I was able to find a proper coach and a proper gym to go to. And with that, when I entered that, I already had some kind of mechanics down. I was already able to throw some strikes. I had some good speed. I had some good mechanics and good elements, good things going for me already. And then the coach and the gym that I was at began to point things out more and more, and just they had to tweak. So I wasn't starting from the ground and from nothing now. I had some sort of background because I've just drilled and drilled for years by myself and with friends, just from the footage and from the books that I had. So you do need to have somebody point things out for you. The earlier the better. If you want to fast track this, then you just find a gym and you just find somebody to show you right from the beginning so they can make those adjustments, because you're going to have a lot of blind spots. If you don't have access to somebody one-on-one or a gym to go to, then you have to start solo. And you have actually more resources now. Video is probably one of the best ways to watch and learn, because you can see the movement and they're showing you and explaining things to you, so you can mimic that. Being able to mimic things, that's a natural human trait, and people are just naturally good at mimicking. So if you watch the right footage, if you watch the right person explaining you the mechanics and it breaks everything down for you, then yes, you can begin to pick up a lot of good things, so you can begin to drill on your own. And then if you implement video and watching yourself back, implement a mirror so you can see it. As long as you know what needs to be done and how to throw it, you can begin to drill things solo and begin to learn and begin to develop good fundamentals and body mechanics to execute. And then when you are ready, or when you have access, so you find the right gym and the right coach, and you'll already have the weeks, the months, or the years of drilling and executing. So you'll already have the body mechanics down, and then they'll be able to help you to adjust and fix mistakes and just kind of tweak things. So you'll actually be a little bit more ahead than if you just wait and do nothing and then just jump in, because that way you're wasting a lot of time in the beginning. So the short answer is, if you want to fast track it, find the gym right away. Find somebody who can show you in real time. If you don't have access to that gym and to those the right circle of people who have experience that can show you, then utilize video, utilize the courses, utilize YouTube, utilize my course that I put out. I've put everything I know into this course, and what I've been drilling, what I've been taught for the last over 2 decades. So having that resource is extremely valuable. So if you don't have access, watch video, learn, begin to implement everything that you see and everything that you watch, so you can implement it into your own mechanics, and begin to drill solo until you have access to somebody who can show you and begin to tweak. So don't waste your time. If you don't have access, start learning on your own. And also, in addition to, when you film yourself on video, put it out there. Ask the right people. Ask me. Tag me, and then just ask me, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing right? Any blind spots? You can get a lot of good feedback, just through video alone. So that's kind of like the overall summary is: begin to drill, watch video, begin to watch good people showing you the instructionals on video, begin to mimic that, begin to incorporate it into your own drilling, into your own technique. And then when you have the chance and the access to the gym and to the people, then you'll have some sort of a background to begin to tweak and kind of develop yourself into a more complete fighter.